record. I mean, I got Santana and Reggie and Sean, you know, they leave it up to me to be the first one to try to get my hands on the running back, and then, I mean, I just do my job.
Guys are able to get away with a lot more dirty stuff on you on the inside, though, aren't they?
Oh, yeah, I mean, on the inside, there's a lot of holding. Like yesterday, the guys were holding us, and we would try to get off, and they'll try to pull us to the ground so we can't shut off to make the tackle.
I know you can't get too upset and start anything. You might get a penalty, but how upsetting... He gave you one of those looks, coach. How upsetting is it when you're in there in the trenches and guys are pulling that stuff on you? How hard is it to keep your cool?
It's real hard. I mean, you try to go to the ref and say something, but coach don't like us talking to the referee. So, we just got to bear with it.
Coach, your relationship with Gilbert, could you tell me a little bit about it?
Well, it's really good. I mean, he's one of my favorite players, and but obviously there have been moments where I have to get on him just a little bit, and but he is having a great year for us, and that's very true. You know, he's kind of the unsung guy. You talk about Reggie and you talk about Sean. Everyone in the world knows about that. Santana was a great acquisition for us to give us inside pass rush. But none of those guys could do what they do if we didn't have this man right here on the team. Really. He's a big guy. And he takes up a lot of room in there. And he thinks I don't like him, but I like him.
Let's roll a little tape, Gilbert, because you have been really putting some guys on their keister here. But, you know, the move that I like the most is the little grave digger afterwards. How did you come up with that?
I don't know, it's like just like that dance I did last week that coach didn't like. It just popped in my head, so I just going to do it.
Yeah, what came over you with that dance anyway?
I don't know, I was trying to get on the coach's skin. So
Gilbert, you know, the amazing thing is I look in your bio, and, you know, of course you were on the track team in high school. I'd assume that you threw the shot, but you ran the 100 and 200-meter dash. How'd that come about, and how'd you do?
Oh, I did it just to stay in shape, but I did one time.
You won one of the 100?
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. What was that field like? A bunch of big guys?
No, I was a couple of small guys in there.
Gilbert, we got to roll another videotape. I know the coach has been anxious to see this. This is a little NFL film spot you did with Robert Brooks on doing his song, and you and Aaron Taylor kind of dancing in there. Look at those moves. Now, how'd this come about?
Well, I don't know. Robert came up to us and told us, could we do a little thing for us? And they told us to act silly, so that's what we do best, act silly.
Well, you were looking kind of serious in there. You were getting into it.
Yeah, we do a little.
Okay, now I've got to put you on the spot. What do you think of Robert Brooks and his music?
I think he's real good. I mean, as far as what's out there today, I think he's one of the top of the line.
Now, there's been some talk this last few weeks about a certain hamburger that you get from Burger King. Can you tell me how the Gilbert burger came about, what it is exactly?
Well, I don't eat it all the time. But when I do, I usually bring it in on Mondays, and it's a double Whopper with extra everything. And we cut it in half, and I bring it in for the guys every Monday.
Well, who goes after this Gilbert burger?
Well, since everybody, Reggie, Sean, Gabe, there's a lot of them.
Now, Gilbert, of course, he's a jack of all trades. He's quick inside, but let's take a look at him playing some basketball. This guy can throw a mean three-pointer, too. Boom, a little bit off, but you get it back. Not bad. Yes, it's good. Were you a basketball player, too, in high school?
No, they picked Jerome Bettis over me to play basketball.
Coach, obviously this guy's important in what is happening in the defense, but he is a free agent next year. I suppose he's one of the guys you just don't want to like get away from this team.
No, really, and seriously, I believe they're working on something right now. But you know, anytime he's having a year, he's having a great year, and he's very valuable to us. And I want him to stay, and I hope he wants to stay. But it's a business decision, and he has to do what he thinks is right for himself and his family. And the Packers are going to do everything we can to keep him here.
You like what's happening here, don't you?
I love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
All right. Hey. Thanks a lot, Gilbert Brown, for joining us. We appreciate continued success. When we come back, we'll see how some of the Packers spend their time off. That's next on the Mike Holmgren Show.